It's time to duel!
What is up, duelist? Phantom here, and today we're going to be profiling True King Dinos. This deck is very high on the meta list right now, and I just thought I would profile them for you. So without further ado, let's get right into the profile. First off, for the monsters, 2 copies of Ultimate Conductor Tyranno. I run this at 2 because 3 is a little too cloggy, and 1 because I couldn't see it in my hand as consistently as 2. Its effect is, you can banish 2 dinosaur type monsters from your graveyard to special summon it. You can pop one of your dinosaur type monsters and flip all of your opponent's monsters into face down defense. It can attack all of the face down defense monsters once, and they take 1000 damage for each he destroys. Next up is 1 copy of the Fire True King. I only use this for the Danglong combo and no other reason. I don't want to dump my Earth True Kings because they are very viable to the deck. So there they are, the 3 Earth True Kings. The Lithosogym. This card is the best True King because it combos off with all of the baby dinosaurs like Petite Pteranodon and Baby Ceratosaurus. You can pop 2 cards from your hand or field, including 1 Earth type monster, and special summon it. If both of the monsters are Earth, you can banish 3 opponents' extra deck monsters, and this really helps what you can see what they're playing. So next up is 1 Dolgaron. I just use this to get rid of problematic monsters like Masterpiece and other high attack monsters. You can tribute their monster to special summon it on their side of the field. It has a 3k attack body, and it is pretty easy to run over in this deck. So for the level 4 monsters, I run 3 Miscellaneousaurus. It grants your dinosaurs immunity from card effects for 1 main phase. You can also banish this card from your graveyard and an amount of dinosaur monsters to special summon a dinosaur with the same level of monsters, with the same level of the number of monsters you banished. But keep in mind, it gets destroyed in the end phase, so I would suggest making an extra deck monster while you still have the monster on the field. So next up, 3 Soul Eating Oviraptors. I run 3 because it's your main search power in the deck, and you want to see it in your starting hand as much as possible. So 1 of Infinity because 2 and 3 is a little too cloggy in this deck. Its attack equals the number of banished dinosaur monsters you have. It's a good game ender if you need to get over high attack monsters like Masterpiece or Blue Eyes Chaos Max. So the best hand trap in this deck is the Ghost Ogre and Snow Rabbit. Its effect is when a continuous spell or trap card is activated, send it from your hand to the graveyard, negate the activation, and if you do destroy it, this effect goes for the same with monster effects. Plus it's a tuner, so if you ever need help with your synchro plays, this is the card. 3 of each baby type monster. It's pretty self-explanatory because you use it to special summon, and then 1 Maxi. This card is very good against Zoo and Mirror Match because it gives you a lot of draw power, and you need a lot of draw power in order to get off your good combos in this deck. Next up, 1 YuGiOh. This helps you with your synchro plays, and it is your #1 tuner. So that's it for the monsters. For the spells, 1 Raigeki and 1 Dark Hole for board wipes against Zoo, and then 2 Pot of Desires. It's good for draw power as well as comboing with Infinity, because if you send dinosaur type monsters to the deck to the graveyard, it increases Tyranno Infinity's attack by that much. So 3 Fossil Digs to search out any monster, any dino monster except Ultimate Conductor Tyranno. Next up, 3 Terraformings to search for your diagrams. Diagram is your field spell of the deck, and there's also a nasty 2-card combo with Diagram and a baby card to make your True King of all calamities, as well as a rank 4 dinosaur of your choice. So next up for the traps, 1 D Barrier to stop any extra deck decks, and 2 Solemn Strikes to stop your opponent from special summoning. So that's it for the main deck. Moving on to the extra deck, we have for the synchros, 1 Naturia Beast. You can make this easily with a YuGiOh and any level 4 dino type in the deck, and it's really good for spell negation. Next up, High Speed Roid Chambara. This is also level 5, so you can make this with YuGiOh and another level 4. It gains 200 attack at the start of the damage step permanently, and if it's sent to the graveyard, you can add a Speedroid from your deck to your hand, but we don't really use other Speedroids. So Denglong, Origin of the Yang Xing, is really good for your True King of all calamities. So what you would usually do with this card is synchro summon it, then dump the Fire True King from your deck to the graveyard, and it becomes a level 9. And then you overlay your True King, Lithosogym, and this card to make True King of all calamities, and there it is right there. It's basically a skill drain. You can detach an Xyz material and declare an attribute. All monsters now become that attribute, and that attribute cannot attack or activate their effects. So Phantom Fortress, this guy, I don't want to say his name, so you can make this easily with Tyranno. You can detach Xyz material and banish, basically kind of like a Trish, but it's only 1. So next up, for the rank 4s, we run the Utopia engine, Lightning and Utopia. Then we run the Alumiscent, I don't know how to say it, this guy, and then it's really good for True Draco, as well as some other decks that target. You can redirect the target, which is really good. Then 2 Lagia and 2 Dolka. Lagia negates spell and trap and summons, and Dolka negates monster effects. So next up, Castel, Diamond Direwolf, and Abyss Dweller. Just really good generic rank 4s that you want to see in this deck. So that's it for the side. For the side, you run 2 Artifact Lancia for banishing, 3 Ghost Ash and Beautiful Spring, or Ash Blossom and Joy Spring. This card is really good if you want to side it in, but I like Ghost Ogre and Snow Rabbit because it just has a more wide variety of things that it can negate. So you run 3 of those in your side, and then 2 DD Crows, 2 Twin Twisters for back row, 2 Forbidden Apocrypha for your Zoo matchup, 2 Magic Deflectors, and 2 Master Restricts for Domain Monarchs, or True Dracos. So that's pretty much it for the deck profile. Thank you guys so much for watching, and make sure to comment which decks I should make and profile next. Make sure to stay tuned for the in real life True King Dino deck profile, and thanks for watching.